Okay, so now on to day 3 of my workout. For day 3, it's shoulders and forearms. I don't really do much forearm exercises because obviously I'm gripping weights, so they do get a workout on their own. But it is mainly shoulders. So the first exercise we do is shoulder presses. So using this, we can sort of get a shoulder press going, which would be standing forward, and we push up like this. However, I can't really extend my arm because of the strap. It's not a very comfortable feeling. It's very unnatural. However, that being said, I think this is where the bench would come into play, where I could do a seated shoulder press of just pushing up and down, which I think would work fantastically. Also, if you did get the board, you could do standing shoulder presses with the board holding it down and just going straight up and down like this. Because even if this didn't feel unnatural to me, it would be hard again for me to get another rack right beside so I can start pushing up and down. And if they're spread apart, the pull would be going in an angle, not straight up and down. But for shoulder presses, I usually do, since they're the first exercise again, first exercise of the day, we do four sets of 6 to 10 reps. Next, we'll move on to the next exercise. Okay, so next exercise we'll be doing is for the rear delts. They're the reverse flies. And this is where I really love the pump units because when we get in position, I can already feel a stretch here. Unlike free weights where they're dangling and we do the half motion, starting from the middle to the back. This one goes all the way from the side, so we can really feel it. And as we pull out, we really get that engagement in the rear delt. And when we go back to starting, we get that stretch. And I think this is an excellent exercise for the Pump Max. So for something like this, it will be 3 sets of high reps, which would be about 8 to 12. Next, move on to the next exercise. The next exercise is for the side delts. We're doing lateral raises. Similar to the reverse flies, this one is fantastic because you get that nice stretch right here. So as I'm standing here in the ready position, I do feel the stretch coming all the way down my delts. And as we pull upwards, I can feel engagement. The best thing about this is the weight stays and it's pulling this way instead of pulling down when using free weights. And because it's doing that, I can feel engagement all the way across the entire movement. So we can feel engagement going down, all the way down. Okay, so after that, we're gonna move into the next exercise. So the last exercise for shoulders are the face pulls. Again, this pump unit is excellent for face pulls because obviously it's a pulling motion. I mean, you can do it with free weights, but it's not as smooth and doesn't feel as good as doing it with the pump units. So you can pull like this, and it maintains the angle for where the weight is getting pulled back. Okay. So something like this exercise, I do about 3 sets of 12 to 15. And that's it for shoulders. Next, we'll move on to forearms, which is one exercise that was quite quick, and that would end day 3. Why am I standing there? Okay. So the last exercise for today would be, as I said, forearms. So for forearms, we just grab this, pull it back, and I like to hold out my fingertips. It's not too heavy now. It usually doesn't give me too much of a problem, and I just curl it forward like this. Sorry about squeaking. And something like this, I do high reps. So I'm looking about 15 to 20, 4 sets of these. Again, because I have the power blocks, this is much easier because I don't have that cage around it. So it allows me to get further range of motion just to really squeeze out my forearms. And with this exercise, thus ends day 3.